the last time we talked, big news was Rip going to the bench. You did a lot of both in your career, so just talk about the differences, maybe, if there are differences in how you prepare yourself as a starter versus coming off the bench.
I think as a starter, you use your warm-ups to get yourself ready, and you can start the game off pretty fast. For Rip, he's always been the guy that really jump-started the team, so he took a lot of pride in that. Him going to the bench he has to get familiar with waiting, being able to still come out and start whenever his time is called, just as he did when he started the game. So it's a bit of an adjustment for him, but I felt for many reasons he could be the one that would be able to really do that, and he's getting better in that role, and as he continues to get better in it, I think we'll get better as a team.
What, in your experience, because you did both, was there any tricks of the trade you could tell him about how to come in ready to do what it is? Now, he comes in as a scorer, you didn't come in as a scorer, but how do you come in ready to do what you're supposed to be good at?
I just think that, what we try to do to help him is that when he comes in, we try to run things to get the basketball in his hands. And so about getting the ball in his hands, he can be aggressive, look to score, and then that's sort of who he is as a player, and we run sets for him that can best utilize his skill set, and so it's just a matter of I think a lot of it, both starting and coming off the bench, is a mental adjustment, and so if mentally he's adjusting, physically he'll be fine.
I think it's safe to say most players would prefer to start, but there have been players who openly say, I prefer to come off the bench. Did you have a preference?
No, for me personally, it didn't matter. I just wanted to play whatever role. My role was going to be the same whether I started or came off the bench. For me, it was easier coming off the bench. I didn't always have to play against the top small forward or the top twos. I played backups a lot of times, which for me was a lot easier.
All right, our fan question this week comes from Ken, who is from Dharamsala, India. And he says that there are a lot of little things a player can do that don't show up in box scores, and you've talked about Amir in that respect. Tip a loose ball, break up a fast break, set a good pick. Do Pistons coaches keep track of those things? Now, I know when we come in the locker room after games, we see on your board you've got deflections and contested shots, I think. Just talk about that or whatever else, those types of things you track.
We keep up with deflections and loose balls. We grade guys out for being in the right spots, both offensively and defensively. So if you're in the correct help position, if you follow the coverage, if you're supposed to set a pick, you set a pick. If you're supposed to be looking for a certain person on a certain play, you're looking for that guy. All those things are things we chart and try to make sure we're doing all the little things to give ourselves a chance to be successful.
All right, thanks, Mike.
All right, thank you.